Welcome to the righteous fear. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
Salute, and come on in, guys. Wipe your feet on the like button. Keep in mind that we don't cater to any groups, gangs, communities, religions, feelings, or emotions. We cater to the truth, we cater to common sense, and we do not complicate it. All right, so today, guys, we got a special one on our top 15 list, guys. Today, this is for the ladies. We are in a space where ladies, they drag y'all, they do y'all dirty, and they call out the bad behavior without giving you ladies any type of fixing. So what I'm gonna do today, ladies, because I know I'm one. I'm gonna call out your inconsistencies. I'm gonna definitely call out your bad behavior, but I'm one to give you some solutions if you want them. So today, guys, we got 15 reasons why modern black women fail. Flat out, fail. If you're starting a business, if you're struggling to find love or looking to start a family, trying to get in shape or want to improve yourself in any aspect of your life, there is a pretty good chance of failure. If you've been watching motivational videos for a while now, you know that everyone glorifies failure these days. It's like some sort of desired outcome. But to be real with you, to be on some real shit, that's incredibly stupid. And these people should be ashamed of spreading that kind of information. It ain't the quality information. But today, on this stream, you're going to get the quality information. And please don't bullshit yourself. Don't go being in denial. Don't go being in denial. And don't go worrying about what men do. But men do that. Man, don't you want to fix yourself? Today, sisters, it's time to take some self-accountability. So let's start, guys. Number one, they never really try to win. Guys, this makes so much sense when you think about it. If you never try, then you don't even realize if you failed or not. You can't fail if you never try, right? If you never try something, then you can't fail at it. You can't suck at it. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't shoot the ball at the basket, then can't nobody call you a scrub. You know what I mean? You will never know if you're actually good at it, but can't nobody call you a scrub. And that's crippling. That's crippling when it comes to growing. You know what I mean? You want to make yourself uncomfortable. But yeah, guys, if you need me to explain this one to you, then you already failed at life. Know that. If you need me to break this thing down, you already failed. How do you expect to win a race that you don't run? You get what I'm saying, guys? You can't win a race if you don't run it. You just gonna be a spectator. And that's the thing. Once you turn yourself into a spectator, your opinion is just that. Your opinion really don't count. And you want to be heard. Everybody want their opinion to be heard. But if you're not doing the work, then your opinion is just that. Your opinion. All right, ladies? Now let's go into number two. Number two, most black women, they underestimate what it will take. You know what I mean? And this comes from a lack of preparation due to a lack of knowledge. Now they at these plantations with their mama that they put their all in, right? And all they mama teach them is how to clean that whole house. So they come up out of there with some skills, but not the right skills. And then the right skills that they magically get or they obtain from social media or from watching these celebrities, they don't know how to properly use those skills, guys. They underestimate what it will take. Everything look easy from the outside, right? It's easy to look at someone successful and assume you two are just alike. And you can easily do what he or she does until you actually go to do it. One of the most common reasons why people fail in life is they often underestimate what it would take to make a certain goal become a reality. Throughout this list, we will mention various angles which people frequently under budget when it comes to achieving success. This happens because people usually look at the end result and not the structure behind it. It sure as hell seems easy to look at Kylie Jenner or Kim Kardashian and say, I could have done that. But when you really start breaking things apart, how many Kardashians are there you think? You just need to have a spicy video online and you're instantly going to get hundreds of millions of dollars. Go ahead, try it. Do you have any idea how many women tried to replicate that model and failed miserably? Probably not, because they failed so hard, you don't ever hear about it. And you know how they do when women fail, they bury it in the cat litter. But if you think it's that easy, if you think you can pop with a sex tape or with fans only or getting it out the mud the wrong way, remember, if you get it the wrong way, you're going to lose it very, very fast. Remember that. Remember that, ladies. Don't underestimate the amount of work that it's going to take. You know what I mean? And always be proactive. You know what I mean? The only way to beat adversity is through preparation. So prepare for it. Don't let it don't go walking in life and letting shit hit you in the head. Just slap you in the face. Prepare for it. All right? Number 3, guys. 15 reasons why modern black women fail. They're lazy. Flat out, plain and simple. I'm not being mean. I'm telling you the honest goddamn truth. You know what I mean? Honest truth, guys. If you want something in life and you ain't got it, it's because you really don't want it. Think about that. You is not just gonna sit here and manifest. Show me the person that sat there and manifested a stack of money and got that stack of money just manifest. It don't work like that, guys. It don't work like that. If you want a flat stomach, you gonna have to go into the gym and get the working on it. You ain't gonna be able to sit there and manifest that. God gonna laugh at you. God gonna laugh at you. You got to put in the work. That's what you got to do. You got to be putting in the work. You know what I mean? And I touched on this in the past, but being lazy is not necessarily mean putting in hard physical work. It also has to do with your ability to understand what skills and knowledge you need to acquire in order to give you a shot at success. Don't be lazy. When it comes to your goals, don't procrastinate. While you wasting time watching reruns of God knows what awful television, there's someone out there that's putting in double the work, shooting for the same goals as you. Remember that. Alright, ladies. Next, number 4. They don't have the competitive advantage, guys. They be so nicey. They want to be fake nice. And this is where that phoniness come in at. Say they too busy being phony and they trade their competitive advantage in being phony. So you got a bunch of people being phony. Really, in the back of their mind, they privately compete with each other, but in public, they want to pretend. They want to play let's pretend. When competitive advantage is one of the basic rules in life. And listen, you do not compete unless you have the competitive advantage. Competition is for losers. You know what I mean? I told y'all that when I first started YouTube. I did not come here to compete with anybody, bro. If you come in here to compete, you already have a loser's mentality. You must play the game looking to dominate. You have to be dominated. You don't compete with nobody. You know what I mean? The only competition is between you and yesterday you. Everything else is total and complete domination. And ladies, y'all have to look at it like that. Y'all have to look at it like that. This is why it's important for y'all to link with your man, because y'all compete with the wrong person too. Y'all out here competing with the man when y'all supposed to be competing with the women, looking to dominate the other lionesses in your environment. All right, ladies? Come on, this is why y'all fail. This is why y'all fail. Number 5, they don't learn and adapt fast enough. This is a fact. And it's not only do you not learn, it's about what you learn and using that what you learn to adapt to life. The single most important factor when it comes to survival is your ability to adapt to the ever-changing environment. And the second you start lagging behind, you're out, done, you fail. People fail because they believe you only need to work hard to get to the top of the mountain. But what they don't realize is that the top conditions are pretty harsh. The snow is deep, the winds are stronger than at the bottom, and you have to fight with all you have if you want to stay on the top. You see how that works? The mountain is always challenging, rules are changing, new information is always on the rise. Your inability to continuously learn about the emerging trends will result in your failure. In the last few years, we've seen titans fall to crumbles because of this. The pony didn't want to learn new tricks. A great example of this is Blockbuster. Lack of self-discipline. Now this is all important, guys. Y'all know these are important, and this is sad because if you ladies don't get as many of these on this list correct, you could forget about it. And this is part of the reason why your life is the way it is now. Remember, your life is a replication of the choices that you made. It's the sum of the choices you made. If you're unable to discipline your actions, ladies, if you're unable to discipline your actions, then you don't have a chance. You don't have a chance, ladies. You have to have some type of self-discipline or the world will take advantage of you. They're going to capitalize on you and always have some shit that they need you to buy with your money. And you need money to escape poverty. Remember, ladies, this was also on the list. This was also on the 15 skills Black people need to develop. That video will be at the end of this video. For those of y'all that missed that 15, that was the top 15 where we did 15 skills, basic skills Black people need to develop in order to escape poverty and become rich and successful. This is on there, ladies. So you see, I'm not just sitting there picking at you or just, bullying or bashing. A lot of people don't understand the importance of self-discipline. Once you have your commitment, you need the discipline and hard work to make it happen. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. Your inability to have control over your thoughts, your emotions, your habits, your actions is what will lead you to failure. The paradox is you need self-discipline to improve your self-discipline skills. Number 7, guys, a lack of planning. Guys, y'all heard this all of the time. I see you ladies putting this quote up there on social media. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's true, ladies. It's so true. If you don't have a plan, then you don't have a goal, and then you don't have a destination. So you're going to be wandering. You got to remember, because Cain didn't sacrifice, right? God could have killed Cain for not sacrificing that old ego and pride to get his new blessing, right? So since a lot of y'all don't want to sacrifice that ego and that pride, the least you could do is get on your purpose and have a plan. Because remember, the punishment for that man not sacrificing was he was stripped of his goals. He was stripped of his purpose. And his purpose was his plan. So now he's a wandering person. And when you lack planning, you lack purpose and you lack goals. So now you're a wanderer and you left afloat. You left afloat. And it is no victory in floating, guys. Don't be the one to wing it. Now, winging it is what your parents did. Remember, our parents learned on the fly. Our parents had to wing it because they didn't have enough time to get to this knowledge adapt it, activate it, and then teach it to us. They didn't have enough time for all of that. All they had time to do was put food on our tables, guys. Winging it might have worked in high school, or like I said, your mother might have used that, where there weren't really any stakes on the table. But when it comes to the real world, you don't get many shots. You have to make great use of all of them. Most people have an idea of what they want to do, but very few have an actual plan on how to get there. Let me explain. Let's say you want to bake an apple pie. That's your goal. How do you achieve that goal? You go online, search for recipes on apple pie, understand what are the ingredients you need to make the apple pie, and also realize that you might not have all of them inside of your house. Maybe you need to take a trip to the store to acquire some of them. Even after you've secured all of the ingredients, there is a certain order of events that need to happen to get that apple pie done correctly. Without understanding what the goal is, what pieces need to be in place, and what the process will entail, you have almost zero chance to get it right. You see how that works, guys? You got a plan. Remember I told y'all, for me, I like to buy all the groceries and then make the pie later, because just having the groceries, just having the ingredients, the pie is damn near halfway made. Now you got to put the rest of the work in, and boop, you got your cake. All right, guys. All right, ladies. I hope you're learning. Hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that like button, guys. Word. Number 8. And this one is going to get y'all, because y'all so tough. Y'all so big and bad when y'all stripping with the modern man. But we know, ladies, female nature has such a fear of failure. A fear of failure. And I told y'all, it's going to ultimately come down to, do you want to be liked or do you want to be successful? You can't pick both. And y'all be so worried about embarrassment. Y'all be so worried about the embarrassment and saving the embarrassment. And that's because y'all don't understand what failure is. You know what I mean? Failure is not final. You know what I mean? Failure is only final when you stop playing. You know what I mean? As long as you continue to play the game, you can fail as many times as you need to. And trust that within every failure, that's where the learning comes in. But you never lost. You never lost until you quit. And all you need to do is win one time, sis. You see how that works? You get to fail as many times as you need to, as long as you keep playing the game. Now, what I don't want you to do is, because I don't want to highlight failure, let me double down on what I said earlier. You want to make sure you are learning from your failure. And how you're going to learn from your failure is you're going to always be taking in new information. Because you see, if you keep the old information, you ain't really learning nothing from your experience. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be working extra hard with the wrong information. You got to get rid of the old information, put some new information in, and then try to activate. Then make moves using that new information. That's how that's going to work for you, all right? But stop being scared, yo. They going to talk. The people going to talk. You know what I mean? The people going to talk regardless. Whether you win, lose, or draw, the people going to talk, all right? The price, the cost to win at life, ladies, is criticism. Pay that and be done with it, all right? Number 9, wanting too much too quick. And this is that instant gratification. You ladies be wanting that instant gratification. You ladies will go to Atlantic City, go to Las Vegas and gamble $20,000 for that instant gratification, but you will never invest in that. You will never invest in that money, because see, the investment, when you start investing, you don't get it right away. You know what I mean, ladies? There is nothing worth right away. There's nothing worth right now. Anything that you get right now is a piece of shit. It's not worth it. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. Everything. This is biblical now, man. Everything worth something grew into that over time. Everything gonna take time. Everything worth something gonna take time. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. If you notice, you see how these factories that could make so many products in a fast amount of time. You notice that those products normally are the products that go for cheap, but the products that take a little bit more time, so they don't be able to mass produce those products. Those are the products that sell for a little bit more money. You know what I mean? They sell for a little bit more money because you can't just have them. They just not out and about. It's just not so many of them. They don't make as many of them as fast. See how that works? You know what I mean? So always play the long game. Play the long game. Number 10, they're too emotionally invested. Ladies, I know that emotions is y'all thing. Y'all emotional creatures. Y'all are the second vessel. I get that. But ladies, he who controls your emotions controls your money. Do you get that? Let me repeat that for you, ladies. He who controls your emotions controls your money. Ladies, I have a class every Sunday where we go over managing emotions, budgeting. We go over real life stuff, ladies. When you want to do better in life, then you want to seek out mentors and people, teachers that have the results in what you want. And I have the knowledge. You want to get to truthful knowledge, new information. Always be intaking new information. And ladies, we have a class every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. It's lit. Start signing up, ladies. I want to see y'all there because y'all be too emotionally invested. You know what I mean? And this is how y'all blow y'all bag. Y'all blow y'all bag sometimes because y'all too emotionally invested. A job is just a job. Y'all get to these jobs and sometimes y'all be trying to make so many friends and y'all put y'all emotions there. Do the job and go home. You know what I mean? None of those people at your job is your friends, guys. And I'm not saying be mean because you need people. I'm not saying be mean, but you're not going there to make everybody your bestie. Stay up out your feelings, y'all. Stay up out your feelings, lady. There's no money in that bag, yo. Stay out that bag, yo. There's no money in that bag, ladies. Alright? We gonna move right along because I think y'all know. Y'all heard this all of the time. Number 10, y'all done heard all of the time. Stop attaching your emotions to things. Even this video right here. If you attach your emotions to this and what you believe is to be true, when you've been believing what you believe for so long and getting what you're getting, you're still surfing on the internet for relationship advice, but you believe what you want to continue to believe what you believe. Come on, ladies, you got to do the work, bro. Do the work and stop attaching your emotions to stuff. Not be having y'all miss the quality information. Number 11. 15 reasons why black women fail. They make excuses. They make excuses, guys. Y'all know that. Y'all know they make way too many excuses for my liking, yo. You ever notice when a sister don't win or when she fail at something, it's never her fault. They'll always find an excuse for this woman. Oh, the world wasn't ready for her. Or the man was hating. Men was hating. Or they ain't have enough money, or they wasn't born in the right country. Come on, give it a break, sis. It's you that failed. You are not smart enough. You failed to see that you're going to need more money and failed again on securing that money. You failed to position yourself right. It's not the market, country, or the resources. It's you. You are the one who is unable to make the best possible use of all the things you currently have access to in order to gain access to bigger and better opportunities afterwards. Stop making excuses because we're not buying it. Come back when you have something the world think is valuable. All right, sis? We not dumb, yo. We know what time it is. All right? Number 12, their resistance to advice. I just touched on this in the previous number right there. You know what I mean? They don't take advice very well. They are stuck with that one-track mind, guys. They are stuck with that fixed mindset. These sisters, our sisters, have a fixed mindset, guys, and it is absolutely disgusting. You see the picture right there on the left? That's their mindset, guys. And that's not good. Ladies, you gotta open your mind. You got to grow. You got to grow. Another reason why most people fail is their inability to distinguish good advice from bad advice. Believe it or not, in every failure story, there's one point where the subject in question could have chosen a different route, but they failed to do so because they thought they knew better. It's people that always think they have all the answers that keep on failing. That's the beauty of this game. The world is constantly giving you feedback on whatever it is you're doing. A lot of people will want to pitch in with their own input, and you never know what message could trigger either your jump to the next level or your drop to zero. Will want to pitch in with their own input, and you never know what message could trigger either your jump to the next level or your drop to zero. All right, ladies, this is what I mean when I tell y'all, your moms mean well for y'all, but if she ain't got the results you looking for, don't you dare take that information from her. I don't give a fuck how sweet she is or how cool and how much mama love that is. If you looking for relationship advice and you got a single hell of a mother, don't take no advice. That's not your resource for relationship advice. All right? Moving right along, ladies. Moving right along. And that'll be some failure that is not even you. You failed because you took in the wrong advice. Number 13, guys, they don't measure progress. This gonna go back to planning. This gonna be which a part of your planning, ladies, guys. You know what I mean? Goals should be measurable, and so is progress. You need to be able to keep track of how well you're performing. Most people set a huge goal like I will become a billionaire, but have no idea of how to get there, and they're not making progress towards it. People fail because they're not aware in what aspect of their life they're making good progress and which ones they aren't. You can't improve on things you can't measure and don't keep track of. The most common way of losing weight is by weighing yourself every morning and writing it down on a calendar or a piece of paper next to the scale. This makes sure you're aware of fluctuation in your body weight, and that's a great reminder of the goal you're shooting for. You know what I mean? The second you stop keeping track of progress is when you start falling off, guys. That's when you gonna fall right on off. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna know what it is. So you want to keep track of your progress. And this is in all areas of your life. Number 14, they are all talk and no show. Now, we already know our modern women, they think that they could just self-proclaim their character and they could just tell us they're a great person because, oh, I'm a great person because I do this and I got that and I got that. If your actions don't match the shit that you say out your mouth, you are out of touch with reality, ladies. You are not judged by your intent. You will forever be judged by what you did, what you're doing, and what you have done. You know what I mean? That's how the world judges you. That's the world. I don't make the rules up. You know what I mean? I don't make the rules up. They're all talk, no action, guys. You know these ones, man. These ones flip-flop flip flop. They first they working on this, first they this, then they that, and then they go from an IG model, then they got the fans only, then they got this, and all the while they getting nowhere. They're not really opening up business. They're not doing nothing. They're not gaining no progress. The most work they doing is moving their mouth, moving their lips, guys. You know what I mean, ladies? You're not gonna be able to just manifest who you want to be. You can't just tell us who you are and expect to get those accolades, expect to get that respect. People gonna respect you for what you do. All right, now let's move it along, guys. Last but not least, number 15. 15 reasons why modern black women fail is because they give up. Aside from not even trying, not even playing the game, y'all give up, ladies. And I told y'all this a while back on a couple of my other streams. Stop giving up so fast, right? And just take a break. Take a step back and take a nap. Sometimes y'all just be needing a break. Sometimes y'all don't be needing to quit. Now, I mean, it ain't that hard. It ain't hard. Oh, it's hard. No, it's not hard. Just take a break. Sometimes it's like that. You know what I mean, ladies? Just fall back. Stop. Stop working at it. Stop plugging at it. You go and figure it out. Take a nap. Go to sleep. Get some rest. And then come back to it. You see, y'all so quick. Y'all so quick for that instant gratification that y'all will self-sabotage your opportunity. All right, ladies? Stop giving up. Ladies, this again, like I said, was no bash. And fellas, those of you that have daughters, you know what I mean, those of you that's in a relationship and you want to harvest and grow your relationship, you want to have information, new information that can help mold your woman into the woman that she want to be, that you need her to be. You know what I mean? Maybe you got a girl and she just don't know. She don't know what it is to be a real woman and not this modern ways of the world shit. Guys, this is the blueprint. Guys, these are 15 things that the woman have to watch for if she don't want to fail. So if you with a woman and she's displaying these 15 things or a lot of these 15 things, then you know where that's going. You already can see, you can project your future as a couple, guys. All right? Y'all stick around for much more. We're going to have much more of the top 15 coming around. Unique just like this, guys. We're going to have much more. So y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Like I said, 2 top 15 videos was going to pop up at the end of this. Y'all can click in the either or, guys, to continue your viewing experience over here at the School of Common Sense. We out of here, guys. Wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. Do not play with your life.
You are not niggers. You are not coons. You may smoke, reef, and drink wine and do crazy, wicked things, but you are not a wicked person by nature. You have lent yourself to wickedness, but you are a divine creature that must now come into the knowledge and power of your own divinity. And no preacher can resurrect you into your divinity. It takes God himself to bring you into your own divine nature. So we're not dealing with prophets. We have walked out of prophet teaching. This is the time and the presence of God. So I don't talk about God will come. God is already here. And he's working in me to resurrect you to your divine nature.